Hey, it's Mia Jetski, and today we're talking about something I find quite interesting. That is the lost version of the Super Mario Bros. Movie that was never released and has only ever been seen in script form. Before we start though, I will ask you to please like and sub. Now, unfortunately, this movie has only ever been seen in script form. There was no filming ever done for it. I don't know, I guess there's been some storyboards that leaked and even some concept art, but apart from that, there's not really much to really talk about other than the script and writing overall. We don't really have an idea of who they would have cast as Mario or Luigi either, other than the ones that we got in the final film. I don't know if Bob Hoskins really could have, nailed this kind of role down, especially since, it doesn't feel like it was written for him, because I feel like he would just come off as a massive jerk, which Mario does kind of feel like a jerk in this, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. Now, Luigi is a lot more kind-hearted in this version, and a lot less like, oh, I'm a cool guy, that he is kind of in the the released version, which, it's just not there. Just everything about the new version is just not there, Chief. It's just wild, it's inconsistent, and it's dated. It's just super dated. I think this would have worked much better as a Mario movie. I don't know how it would have gone down, though. If you don't know about the original Mario movie that has been released, it had so much production issues, constant rewrites, alcohol abuse on set. Nobody really cared about it. Everybody thought it would just be a good career move, I worked on the Mario movie. Oh yeah, it was a real good career move, everyone who worked on it. It's not good, okay? But I know everybody knows that it's just not good. The thing that really gets me here, though, is that this actually feels a lot more like a Mario movie. Like, Toad isn't just some guy who's probably on drugs. No, he's like an actual mushroom guy thing. Like, he literally gets the nickname Walking Fungus in the script. I think it's kind of decent, what they're going for. And it feels a lot more like a fantasy film instead of like a weird sci-fi Blade Runner wannabe kind of thing, which I think works a lot better for a Mario movie. Now, a thing that really gets me about this is the fact that instead of having Princess Peach or Toadstool or even Daisy, there's no sign of any one of those. There's no Daisy, there's no Peach, no Toadstool. The princess in this movie would have been Olga, Princess Olga. Like, honestly, I have no idea why they didn't just pick, like, one of the 32 princesses in Mario games. Like, come on. I don't know what they were thinking. Obviously, they don't really think when they made these movies, or just this movie, clearly because of the directors and everyone they hired, but, it's a little weird, but I still think the script is leaps and bounds above what we ended up getting, which is kind of sad, especially since it's an early draft. Also, there's so much cursing in it, it's not even funny. Like, it's a bit absurd with the cursing. Another thing that really gets me is how much of a jerk Mario is to Luigi. It's almost comical, honestly, how much of a jerk he is. Like, at points he's like, don't touch anything at this pipe thing they're trying to fix. And Luigi tries and helps him out later on and just yells at him for like 5 pages. It's great. Another time is when he sees this homeless guy and he tries to be nice and hands him some money. Mario's like, no, don't give the homeless guy money. Why would you do that? That's just not great. I mean, I don't know. Also, Mario for some reason has ties to the mob. I don't know why. Like, of all the things to put in a Mario movie, him having ties to the Italian mob doesn't really seem like that'd be a priority, but, I'm not a Hollywood screenwriter. What do I know? Other than that Mario shouldn't really have any ties to the Italian mob. Like, this is not The Godfather. Let's be real. Now, do I think this movie would have actually worked as a functional film? Of course not. There's so many problems here. I do think it would have been a fun and interesting movie. Could have been a little bit nostalgic for most people, and it definitely would have been a better movie than what everybody ended up getting. But I mean, that's not saying very much. Honestly, I actually think this has a lot in common with the Mario anime from the 80s. I actually went and watched the fan dubbed version of it just for this video, and I gotta say, it is pretty ridiculous. There's a dog. Mario doesn't get Peach, like always. There's a prince there, who is in fact the dog. Yeah, it happened. Also, instead of getting coins from blocks, he gets noodles. I don't even know. It is pretty interesting, though, to see how a lot of people's interpretations of the Mario video game as a whole have differed over the years. I think this would have been an interesting study, and I'm pretty sure they would have used a lot of puppets and maybe early versions of CGI. I'm not sure how well that would have turned out, and I'm sure it would have been the most unbelievably stupid looking things I've ever seen, maybe even dumber than what we've seen so far. I mean, I can only imagine what Toad would look like. But that's pretty much all I have to say for this part. I will, however, admit, though, it would be interesting. Also, I'm curious to see what Mario and Luigi would have looked like in this movie. Would they have been a little bit more faithful, or would they still look absolutely ridiculous like they do in the theatrically released version? Also, would Bob Hoskins and the other guy who's skinny still be Mario and Luigi? I don't know. It's said that Bob Hoskins only joined because he read a script about pretty much what is basically the Mad Max version of Mario Kart. I'm not joking. It does sound interesting, though, and I would like to see that script as well. That was so good that it got Bob Hoskins interested. But that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. It was Amir Jetski, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.